Avatar. The name of the movie is Avatar. But yeah, this big huge tree, and all of a sudden, the tree just started. It just tipped over. Nobody cut it down. There was no lightning strike. It just literally tipped over, and like where the tree was, it was like on a piece of the beach, or almost like it was like its own cliff, but it was right over the water. So it tipped over, and as it tipped over, it fell. The branches and everything fell over. And I remember as I witnessed it, I started crying. But it was like a mix of emotions. It was like a mix of like, oh, true sadness, because I knew something was coming to an end. But at the same time, it was a feeling of appreciation and love, and like it almost felt like it was good, like there's something good was coming from it. And so when it tipped over, it came up, the roots were fully exposed. You could see all the roots that was from the tree, and like it was like sideways like this, and it left like a really big gaping hole in the bottom of it. And there was a part of me, there was an urge of mine that wanted to go into the hole, because I just wanted to see it up close. And the thing about trees or any plants, when you pull it up from the root, even though in a sense that plant or that tree has died, but you're able to see all the life that's underneath it, all of the inner workings and the intertwinings and the network that's underneath it. You get to see the root. You get to see the root of the of its being. And I remember I thought in my dream, I was like, I wonder what treasures are underneath there. I wonder what's gonna be coming from this, right? So once the tree it fell in the water. When it fell in the water, it created these big waves. And I remember when the waves was coming, I kind of stood there like, oh my gosh. And people started running, but I wanted to see. I wanted to witness. It was almost like I was just being a witness anyway. So waves came. It was coming over people, but also there was big waves. But then also the ground began to quake, and I could see the earth shaking, and there was a line that was cracking the earth open, and either in the wave it was like electricity, or as the earth was cracking and having the earthquake, there was electricity running through it. And a part of me was afraid, but a part of me felt like I just knew it had to happen, and that it was time, and that it was a good thing. No matter how scary it was a good thing. And normally when I have dreams like that, especially that vivid and that wild, like they always have some kind of meaning, and they always show up. Most of the time it's like sometimes it's like, it could be like a few days or a few months, but a lot of times it takes like a few years for it to actually show up what exactly the dream meant. But if you guys get a feel from it, please let me know what your interpretation of that dream meant. I have my idea of it, but I'm still not solid within it yet. But yeah, I just want to tell that part about my dream. Again, about even with our pain and to feel like we're losing something, or we feel like something is coming to the end, especially if it feels like it's coming to an end within inside ourselves, just know that it is exposing. It is helping to expose another part of who you are. It's helping you to understand where that root pain is coming from, so you can really see it, heal from it, forgive the situations, whatever that caused it, and to also to forgive yourself. Even if especially if you were your own, like, truly innocent bystander. But even sometimes when things happen in your life, you still feel like you're at fault for something, like you could have done more, you should have done more, it could have been better. But sometimes it's just not, and there's no reason to continue to beat yourself up about it, because I'm telling you, it does you no good, not a lick. It keeps you stuck in the same cycles. Even if you feel like, oh yeah, I moved on, no, some things may change, but that ickiness, that heaviness, that thing that you feel like it just won't move or come from you, it stays. And you don't deserve that. You already been through enough. Why beat yourself up? Why create another prison? Why why put yourself in the prison and lock the door and throw away the key? Don't do that. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Forgive them. Love them to a certain extent. When I say this love, it's just, Love that just encompasses you letting it fucking go. And you even releasing them from certain prisons, certain spaces in your mind, in your heart, and in your body, in your soul, that is keeping you from the abundance of your life. That is keeping you from the abundance of happiness and joy and peace. You know? So yeah, I think this ends here. I need to go home to my kiddos. I've had enough alone time on my Mother's Day. I'm ready to see their little faces, get them something to eat. I gotta do my daughter's hair and all that jazz, and spend time with my husband. So yeah, I hope you all are having a good day. I hope this video reaches you well, and I will continue to keep you all in my mind, in my heart, in my thoughts, in my meditations. And I'll talk with you guys soon. Peace.